I haven't made any videos in a while after moving to Georgia. I am bringing to you today my deck profile for Virtual World. I took the locals. First time I actually played it in real life. I only played it once on Duel and Book before. It performed pretty well. I lost one game in Swiss, went undefeated, and then I lost in top 4 to the same person I lost one game to. So I ended up losing 3 games the entire day. So it's not too bad. We'll just get straight onto the deck profile. Now, starting off, this is pretty much the same for almost any Virtual World list. It's going to be 3 Lulu, 3 Lao Lao, 3 Gigi, 3 Lily, and then 2 Nian Nian. I'm not playing the other level 6. I just didn't really need it. That's kind of the normal Virtual World lineup. Hand traps, double Ash, double Valor, double Nibiru, because of course it's just really good this format still. And then double Ghost Bell, still really good against Tri Brigade, which I did play one of them. I would have probably played another one, but we decided to pretty much just split in the last round. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, of course, normal Virtual World spells: 3 Kung Lao, 3 Kling Long. You kind of need to play 3 of each. They are consistency for this deck. Next, other consistency cards, of course, triple talents. Of course, if I get hand trap, if I need to, I'm drawing 2 cards. If not, then of course I'm looking at my opponent's hand. The third effect never actually came up during the tournament, but it was fine. Double Desires. Of course, people know I hate this card. I couldn't just play 1. It's actually not too bad in this deck, but I was never playing 3. Next are the 2 E-Tellies. This card coming out the list of 2 is pretty good for this deck, of course. I saw this card all the time. Next, last spell, the one called by the grave. Next, the last 6 cards are just all traps, of course. Triple Imperm, around the last of the hand traps. I think I played 11. And then double 2 Che and a 1 Chuan G or whatever. Of course, that ratio is pretty much the same for any Virtual World deck. I play 42 cards in the main deck, of course. That's just me. Next, for the extra deck, I'll start off with the level 6 Synchros, the 1 Muddy Mud Dragon. I play actually both fusions for it, so you can make either Dragoon or Kaliga. Kaliga never actually came up. The 1 Charge Ward, of course, great for drawing cards. 1 Coral Dragon, out problematic cards, and of course, draw more cards. The 1 Juju. I actually never made it, but it does normally come up. 1 Crystal Wheel, because of course I'm playing Zolkin package. The 1 Shin. I did not make this as much as I probably should have, but I didn't really see the need most of the time. The 1 Vermilion, I actually never made it, but of course it does come up. Popping cards, adding back tuners from Banish or Grave. And then the 1, pretty much Towers. This doubled battle damage. A lot of people couldn't get over it, so it was pretty good. Now for the XZs, the 1 Break Sword, the only rank 3 I'm playing. I kind of wish I played another rank 3, but it worked out pretty well. 1 Fan, I never actually made it. Of course, still good in general, just never got a chance to. 1 M7, I made this card almost every match, at least once or twice a match. It was good just for replenishing my hand, keep on going. Sometimes just outing other problematic monsters, so I could just attack the game. Of course, the 1 Zeus. I should have been playing Thunder Charger, Guided Thunder Charger. Sorry, I messed up my words. I just haven't got it yet. It's in the mail, so whenever it gets here, I'll probably be playing it. Of course, Kaliga and Dragoon. I'll probably take out the Kaliga because this never really came up. This was a little bit better today. In theory, of course, this card's really good, just didn't really need it. And plus, making Dragoon first, like game 1, not knowing what your opponent's playing is a little bit better, just because another negate. This card would have came up, like going first in game 2 or 3, just if I knew what I was playing already. But yeah, that's it for the side extra deck. Next for the side deck, a side deck triple Phantasme. it's not too great in the main deck just because mirror match and certain other decks don't really use link monsters too much. So I think I don't even think I drew it when I did side it in, which is weird. Next, of course, the one Feather Duster, triple Twin Twister, out in back row. Always have to have something to do with that. Triple Droplets. It was either this or Dark Lunar War. I changed it to this last minute. Came pretty handy. Next for the traps, I play the one skill drain because really my effects don't matter all too much until after I fully made a board, but sometimes just breaking my opponent's board is pretty good, and I can always get rid of it whenever I want to with 2 check. And then of course, going first, always have to have the anti-spell package, 3 anti-spell, 1 peer order. These all came in pretty handy against an Invoke matchup, which there was a lot of Invoked in top 4. I was only Virtual World. Everyone else was Shawl Invoke, Dogmatica. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The deck performed pretty well. I was thinking about if I want to play this at the 3v3 this following Saturday coming up, but probably won't, just because I'm not really used to it. First time playing it was yesterday. Of course, I'm in my costume, sort of. I'll put this on, I guess. A little late for that, but yeah. Happy Halloween, everybody. See you, everybody.